Controlled flexibility, what is it and how does it fit into my life with lipedema? Thank you for joining me here on Curating My Daily, where I talk about my life, my journey, my weight loss with lipedema. So controlled flexibility is how I live my life. I used to follow the paleo diet. I used to follow the keto diet, and you know what? For me, they were not sustainable. People who are vegan by choice, that's fine if that's what you want to do. If you want to do paleo, if you want to do keto, none of those fit into my life. I can't do that. I need to live my life. So for me, the only things that I can't eat are the things that I have life-threatening allergies to. Makes sense. Everything else is a workaround. I want to make sure that I am going to have flexibility to eat whatever it is I want. So if I'm jonesing for Chinese food like I did yesterday, I'm making my Chinese food. I made a cashew chicken yesterday, chef's kiss. It was fantastic. If you want to know how I made it, comment below. I'll be happy to talk about it. But I do use sushi rice that I made the day before, put it in the refrigerator to form what's in one of my buckets. You can find that bucket playlist bucket video in my playlist, resistant starch. If you want to know more about what my resistant starch foods are, go ahead and leave a comment. I'll be happy to make a video on that. I'm flexible about things. That's really what it comes down to. I'm just flexible. If I want the Chinese food, I'll make it myself. If I want a taco, I walk by my favorite taco place, and I can't believe I don't stop in there sometimes. But you know what? I walk by it and go, oh, I can go home and make a taco. And you know what? Maybe I'll just use a lettuce wrap instead. And you know what? Fantastic. Absolutely love it. If you saw my 5-bucket video, you'll know that one of the buckets is not sugar. I was never a sugar fiend. I don't use a lot of sugar. Never did. There is a short in my playlist where I talk about, actually I don't talk at all, about my sugar substitutes. I make a killer chocolate chip muffin, and I use one of the sugar substitutes. If you want that recipe, let me know. Just comment chocolate chip muffins and I will be happy to give you that recipe that I use. I need to live my life so I can control what I eat, but I'm flexible about it. When we went to dinner, we went to a place out here where they supposedly make the best beer battered fish. I think it's cod, halibut, I don't know what it is. And although I don't eat deep fried foods, that's just not my norm, I still went because I'm flexible. Sure, no problem. And we went and I got what was told was supposed to be the best fish, and it was really good, I will say. It was really good. But I am no longer part of the Clean Plate Club. I automatically know that I'm going to cut my fish in half, or I'm going to automatically put it to the side, and I may eat one piece, depending on how big it is, or I may eat part of it. There were French fries there too. They were so good. I'm not gonna lie, they were so good. And nobody wants cold fries when you get home, but I still took some home. But automatically, I was able to eat them. It was delicious. I'm not lying, it was delicious. And bring the rest home. Before, I would have just eaten it all. But no, I've learned that I need to control what I eat, but I can still eat it. And that's what controlled flexibility is. And that's why it fits into my life so much better than saying, you cannot have fruit, you cannot have this, you cannot have dairy. That doesn't work for me. I want to still live my life. I still want to be able to go places and enjoy along with everybody else. So, as long as I don't call it a diet, I'm good. As long as I just say that I'm controlling my portions and still allowing myself to live, I can sustain this forever. Are you kidding me? This is easy for me. Being able to choose the foods and not limit myself or make myself be that person that says, oh no, I can't eat that because of my diet. I don't want to say that. So that's controlled flexibility as opposed to being rigid, because I don't find that sustainable. For me, impossible. For a lifetime of having no fruit, a lifetime of saying no cheese, no dairy, no, not gonna happen. I'm going to make croque monsieur for dinner in a couple nights. I want to make sure that I'm prepared, because the Le Gruyere, am I saying that wrong? Cheese is salty. And then there's gonna be ham on it. And then there's gonna be bechamel sauce. And I'm prepping myself for what could happen on the scale. I will just eat a small section of it. I won't eat the full piece. If you've never had them, they're so good. They're addicting, oh my God. So, but again, I have to be flexible. I'm having people here. I have to cook. I want to make something a little special. It could have been something with meat, steaks, but I really wanted to go something a little bit different. So anyways, yeah, that's controlled flexibility in a nutshell. It's, for me, sustainable. It has worked amazingly. And for me, it allows me to live my life at 61 years old. You think I am going to say no to cheese for the rest of my life? No. Anywho, just remember, when you get on Mr. Scale and he gets Mr. Angry, you're not alone. Thank you for joining me here today on Curating My Daily. Now go have a great day as you're curating your daily.